hopefully. Come on. Got a minute. Okay, now it's live. Okay. Oh my god, that was a pain in the ass. Is this one live? Still says offline. Come on. Right, whatever. That's fine. Close. I want you up. And like I said, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work, but that's okay. I may not be able to see comments. In which case, I'm sorry. I don't know if I've got the setup right. He's on hards. I don't know if the fuel will last long enough for hards. I'm just going to fuck it and go. So, now that the live seems to actually be working, I don't know if it's working on Twitch, but, you know, whatever. Oh, it says live now. Okay. Cool. We're back in LMU for a weekly race. We have 100 minutes. Let's just go TC up. 100 minutes at Spa. They have got 2 times fuel, 2 times tyre usage. I'm thinking it's going to be 3 stops. I did 1 quali lap because I misread the time. I thought the race was starting at 8, but it actually starts at 7. Well, sorry, the session started at 7. So, yeah, here we are. The stream's only just gone live, but that's all right. And let me go. I've also getting a bit of a cold, so I'm going to try not to cough into the mic too much. Hopefully I'm not out of position and get a penalty like I did last time.
Green flag.
Let's go.
Green flag.
Oh, and don't go to the inside.
Car left. Clear on your left. On the left. Still there.
Oh, okay, turn. Go, go, go.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, I don't like
Still there.
left side for a rouge.
Clear to the left.
Oh, good, thank you. I had to lift slightly. Maybe I've got to brake early because the tyres and brakes and stuff will be good.
Yellow flag.
Looks like there's a crack behind.
Sector 2 is now green. We think Frederick has binned it.
Got to get my hybrid working properly. Like I said, I don't know if I can see chat. I've got a chat window up, but it's fucking white. So I guess if someone puts up a message, then maybe I'll see it. If I don't respond, then it shows up on the stream, then I can't see it. And I'll have to fix it for next time. Oh, don't look up. Oh, God. I'm dead.
Right, clear right.
Sector 3 is yellow. Yellow flag. Caution. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 3 is now clear.
And my fucking chat window is over the top of my mini-map. Oh my God. And I'm down to last. Oh, second to last. I was like trying to adjust my hybrid
P9.
On the other way. We'll just settle in. We'll have to queue up pit stop at some stage. Okay, brake a little bit earlier there. I'm still not confident on the brakes.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Brent.
Oh, locking up, my God. Okay, brake migration seems okay. Like in the LMP2, I'm braking like 10, 15 metres later. Even in the GT3s. I mean, I guess they're going slower, but...
The leader has just done a 203.87.
It's also early on the brakes, but at least I didn't lock up. I mean, locking up going to be extra bad with all the extra tyre wear. So, and also...
Time was a 205.36.
Your brake temperatures are pretty high.
I think it's 3 stops for fuel.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I also think
We think that Dennis has stacked it.
I might need to do a little bit of lifting and coasting. For being a little bit less aggressive. Okay, that's not right. Bring it down to 40. He has 2.
Track limits, watch those lines. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
Not having that mini map's not good.
We can see Frederick has binned it.
Oh, I'm going so deep into the
Green flag, sector 2.
I'm sure I'm braking the same place I was when I practiced.
Yellow flag, sector 2. It looks like Frederick has crashed. Green flag in sector 2.
Come on. Oh God, he brakes there. It's good to know. Oh, and I didn't get a good enough run. I don't want to go side by side for Blanchemont. It's not usually ahead enough.
Car left.
Okay.
Still there. Clear left.
The leader's just done a 203.75. That's a new fastest
going
lap
for
for
the cutback.
Christchurch, 203.35.
Okay, that was a little untidy.
That time was a 205.
P8, sector 2 is yellow. We think Frederick has spun off. Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh no.
Green flag in sector 2. We think
Hopefully he
that
didn't
Oliver
spin
has
to
gone
avoid
off.
me.
Green flag in sector 1.
I did see him in the mirror, but I didn't see exactly where he was. Okay, just settle in. Locking up again. My God, why am I not stopping?
Stay between the lines, please, Brent.
Is it not the regen? Maybe it is the regen. Like maybe if I've got the regen down low.
It looks like Frederick has gone off. Sector 3 is clear.
It looks like I've got a couple of viewers. That's nice. One of you guys want to type something in the chat? I'll see if I can actually see it. And if you have
We
been
think Oliver
spoken.
has crashed. Sector 2 is clear.
Whoa.
Fastest lap for Francorchamps, 2:03.18. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Victory has stacked it. Sector 3 is green. Okay, Brent, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 7th position. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. We think that Oliver has gone off.
I don't know if I should hold 6th through there. Oh yeah, I can see that. Hey Jojo. So I can see chat. It's on a white. It's a white line on a white background on my screen, but at least I can see something.
Yellow flag Sector 3. Green flag Sector 3. We think that Yannick has spun off.
Come on. Yeah, I only got 6.5 laps of fuel left. Which is what, another 12 and a bit minutes. 13 minutes maybe. That'd be less than, oh yeah, 13. With 100 minute. Well, no, maybe it's going to be more than 3 stops. I was only sort of guesstimating. You can't hear me very good. Okay. Let's see, does that make it
What
better?
about track limits?
It might be the microphone. A bit too far away from my face. Ooh.
On the right. Clear to the right.
Braking very early. But looking at my levels, they don't look too bad.
Lap 2:05.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. 6th place.
One of those things I can't really adjust once the stream starts. I might be able to do it in the pit stop. Maybe going to 7th will save me a bit of fuel. Whoa. I'll just have to try and speak up a bit. Oh, is it the game's a bit too loud, maybe?
All right, Brent, you've used half your fuel.
Yeah, actually, I think that might be what it is. Okay. If I remember, during the pit stop, I will just bump the game, see I'm down a touch.
We're seeing minor wear on the fronts. Fastest lap for Francorchamps 203.07.
Locking up's not going to help with the wear on the
Sector 2
fronts.
is now yellow. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Yeah.
Green
All
flag
right,
in
I'll
sector
turn the
3.
gang sound down.
Green flag in
Give us a
sector
stop.
2.
5.42.
At least the input in in OBS for it. What laps am I doing? Fastest is a 2:05.1. That's 2 seconds slower than the leader.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Been a little
It
bit
looks like
distracted.
Arella spinned it. Sector 2 is green.
Oh, okay, it's too fast. And wrong gear. Not going to help my safety rating if I invalidate lots. It's putting the brake balance back a tad. You don't want to obviously, oops, go locking up the rears, but you can
Yellow
save the
flag in
front a
sector
touch.
3. It looks like Frederick has binned it. Okay, Brent, the next car is Gasolini.
If I can last till 25 minutes,
That time was
You've got
I don't
about
think
4
I
laps
will.
of fuel left.
5.58.
I will be just short of 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some lifting and coasting. Otherwise, it's a whole nother stop. I don't actually know exactly. I mean, I get the idea of lifting and coasting, but I don't really do it much. So just need to make sure I slow down enough.
Okay, Brent, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I don't really know the min-max strategy. Like, you know, would it have been better to go with hards and do a pit stop and just get fuel and not tyres? I don't know if that adds a lot of time to the stop or not. So I think the idea is that I lift and then I brake slightly later.
That time was
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
5.77.
but just as hard. And then you don't really lose a ton of time.
Slower class car ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Right side, clear to the right.
Okay. Kind of worked.
Yellow
Maybe
flag
I
in
could
sector 1.
probably won't do it into these corners, just the end of the Plymouth Straight and into the bus stop. We'll have to launch them up.
Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see victory has gone off. Green flag in sector 2.
Okay, that kind of worked. I don't know how much I'm saving. I probably need to
We
lift a little bit
estimate
more.
about 53 more minutes from this set of tyres. Two laps of fuel remaining.
5.50.
Okay, Brent, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Cool. Hopefully I don't catch him by the time. It's not ideal, but that's okay. No,
Right
it's fine.
side, right side, clear right. Car right side's clear.
Keep getting 7 gears. I was driving ACC the other day and it's only got 6 gears in all the cars. And then it felt like wrong, needing to shift. Like, yeah, I always felt I was in the wrong gear, shifting down, and then now back in LMU and I'm 1 gear too high. But yeah, I'm trying to shift down to first from 6 in ACC and then trying to go into neutral. Okay, I think I'm going to get to 25 minutes. So I've got, yeah, 1.9 laps.
Your rear brakes are starting to overheat.
Oh, they're not.
We're seeing minor wear all around. The leader,
The fronts are
Belgium,
getting
is
pretty
pitting.
shit. Gonna be the next lap. And this lap I need to pit.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap, P5. Okay, pit stop
Pit stop
requested.
is requested.
We think that Ramsey has stacked it. Box this lap, please, Brent. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
I think medium tyres are okay. P5 because someone pitted, so that's okay.
Pit crew is ready.
See, pitting might be okay because there's... Whoops, I didn't fuel save there, but that's okay.
Incident sector 3,
Because
yellow
there's the
flag.
time in the pits where you don't use anywhere near as much fuel, so...
We've been warned about track
I don't know,
limits.
maybe I don't need a fuel save, but... I'll just do it anyway.
Green flag in sector 3.
That's not as good meat. Remember, adjust the tyre, the
Slower
sound.
car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
Just
I
the
think you'll be
sound.
exiting the pits to clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 7. The lead car's pitting.
On the right, clear on your right.
Yellow flag.
I can't see the pit wall.
David is leading the race.
Ooh, where's my pit grid box? And we are not ghosted, I don't think. So, fuck, how do I fucking stop? Oh,
All done. Go.
okay. Quickly turn the desktop audio down a touch. All right, hopefully that's better. Hopefully you can hear me more. I've been doing ACC as well, Marshy. But yeah, I've been trying out LMU. So I've had a weekly race. Let me just check. So 52 seconds. I did a weekly event last week. That was my first major thing. And there's another one. I think next week there's a release of DLC. Actually, I can do this on Tuesday, I believe. That stopping on an angle is fucking weird. Oh yeah, and then they move the guy behind out. I've never actually seen the pit stop like this. Okay, yeah.
P2 is now on hards.
Oh, he's on hards.
Time
Interesting.
12.60.
Okay. I'm on mediums, are good.
The pit exit looks clear.
This fucking pit exits. Pain in the ass. Yeah, so like I'm not doing sprints, so the weekly races, but I'm still doing the broadcast and that sort of stuff for OR. But there's too much shit going on. Like with ASA, we've got LMU, we've got BTCC coming up, British Touring Car Championship, which is a fortnightly thing that will alternate with this. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my motor mount. Oh, I don't want it off. Okay. Yeah, and then there's the Manufacturers Cup in ACC that I'm still doing. That's at the end of the month. Next week, actually, Saturday.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
2-hour race at Paul Ricard,
Flag, sector 2.
Multiclass,
Type B3
GT3s and GT4s. And then there's the Bathurst 12-hour with ASA in October, and then the 24 Nords in November, all in ACC. So yeah, it's like, I mean, it's good, but at the same time, it's like I don't have time to freaking do all the stuff I want to do. So I think it's kind of like
Green flag, sector 3.
I'm just doing what I
New fastest lap for Price
can.
203.00.
I think ACC is still my focus at the moment, but I'm definitely not getting as much like practice as I used to. Practice is kind of being spread out, so like my performance is probably not as high as it potentially has been or could be, but I'm happy with that. It's the variety's really good fun. Like, the game's a bit weird. I have ranted about it in the last stream. Well, not that the game's weird. The game's really good. The force feedback's really weird. Yeah, that's right. It is a full
Okay,
day.
Brent,
And so if I was doing weekly races as well,
Come to us. P6.
I'd implode. Yeah. That was one of the reasons I kind of left sprints. Just the weekly grind kind of got to me. I don't mind the weekly grind, but it's when you have other stuff on. So like if you're training or practicing for an enduro or something like that, it just,
Sector 3 is yellow.
it's so hard to be competitive. And then I'm not getting into it too much, but driving standards haven't been great. Like, I mean, I got a couple of penalties in the first round, another bit, like just, you know, you spend the week practicing and then get crashed out. It's a little bit off-putting. So I may return for sprints next season. It depends on the schedules of everything else and what else is going on. But yeah, yeah, so LMU DLC Pack 2 comes out on Tuesday, and apparently also with a bunch of updates that are free. Like, so the DLC itself will have the Alpine, the Hypercar, I think it's the Isoda Hypercar as well. I forget the brand. It's like I think it sounds Italian, the name.
Fastest lap for Pro
And then also
202,
Coda,
50.
so Circuit of the Americas. It's a new scan.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Brent.
Measured driving standards. So yeah, it should be good. I'm interested to see, because I haven't done any multi-class racing there. So, like, just make sure I don't crash into this dude coming into the bus stop. Coda can be
Slower class
good
car ahead.
racing because of the straights, and it's nice and wide and that sort of stuff. Like,
Car on the right, clear
I
right.
think it should be okay, but like it kind of reminds me of Suzuka with the S's. So Sector 1 in Suzuka, and end of Sector 1 and start of Sector 2 at Coda are really difficult to pass in regular class and multi-class at Suzuka. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same at Coda, which is, when it's it doesn't need to be easy to pass all the time, but it's kind of like when it's difficult to pass, people get impatient and send it and stuff like that. So yeah, but I can't wait till we get to see, and hopefully I'm not involved in it, a GTE being passed by an LMP2 being passed by a Hypercar down the back straight into, or even the main straight or the pit straight, into the left-hander for both of them with a massive sausage curb on the inside. It's just going to be, hopefully it's good fun. So anyway, but yeah, they're also releasing a co-op mode. So they're not doing, they're still working on driver swaps and that sort of stuff. But the co-op mode sounds like you do like a 3-hour race or a 2-hour race or something, and you do your stint and then you pit, and then your game gets saved. Actually, I don't know what happens. It must be against AI. But yeah, so your game gets saved. You can like leave a comment for your teammate. Your teammate can pick it up like straight away, or they can pick it up like a couple of days later and continue the race. I don't think that, that definitely wouldn't work. I'm braking early. Definitely wouldn't work with online, because like
You're coming up on a slower car.
the people you race against might not be on at the same time, because the idea is you can jump on any time.
Now leading.
But it definitely seems interesting, and they're talking about doing championships with that. I don't know how many races, but like a championship where you're locked in for like a couple of months or a couple of weeks or something. You can't change cars. You're locked in as a team. Everyone's got to do their stints, which could be kind of interesting. Oh, quality man, yeah. Yeah, I had the incidents I had one at Coda, going down the main straight into that left-hander. I passed one car and then was come up on another one, and he looked like he was going deep, but he was just taking a wide line, and he cut my nose off. And because there's that massive sausage curb, I had nowhere to go, so I made contact,
Incident
and
in
I got a
sector 1.
15-second
Sector 1
penalty, which is hard. Everyone had been practicing for weeks and was ready to go, but against AI till early next year from memory. Yeah, they're talking about private servers private races using pit skill. I think it was pit skill, or either pit skill or like race command or something like that, race control. End of the year. And then the next race at Barcelona, the guy went off before the chicane at the end, and I left him plenty of space. He didn't lift, he just came back onto the track. I left him tons of space into the chicane on the left-hander. I was on the right, and then he didn't leave me any space on the right-hander, and sort of cut me off again. Sausage curb, I had nowhere to go. Bumped into him. I spun, he didn't. And then I got slammed into from behind and spun off the track. I lost 7 places, had a bunch of damage, lost they got a 15-second penalty. And yeah, I was kind of like, I mean, I get it. Like, I kind of put the car in a bad spot, but you know, I think a 15-second penalty was a bit harsh. But it is what it is. Hopefully things improve. The private servers and that sort of stuff should be very interesting. I know ASA's talking about doing like an actual like league if they can. Whether they're going to allow like private servers to be privately hosted as well, I don't know. I don't know if anyone does. But yeah, having like an actual organised race, that sort of stuff could be good fun. Like league racing, not always, but generally the driving standard can be a little bit better. And if you can have stewards and that sort of stuff that can give out race penalties and that sort of thing, hopefully it sort of discourages some stuff. Like I spent the first, well, actually it wasn't when I got it, like 2 weeks ago. Spent a week farming my SR so I could do these races because you need a silver safety rating. And before I sort of figured out, just start at the back, like start from pits, and then just like let anyone pass you and only pass people when you go off and that sort of thing. Just the regular pub lobby stuff. Like I had a guy that I was lapping. He was in P11. I caught him here. I was in P2. And he decided, even though he had blue flags going off on all his screens and the guys on the side of the track waving the flags and shit, he went side by side through Blanchimont here. I left him tons of space, but he bumped that curb and then smashed into me. So just, I mean, things like that. Shit happens. And pub lobbies, it's kind of to be expected, so you just got to keep your wits about you. Particularly when you're in the lower level of safety rating. So, yeah, I've really been enjoying the game. Not sure if you've picked it up, Marshy. Oh god, wrong gear. And I haven't been saving. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I'm catching this dude ahead. What have I got my... Ooh. Oh, that's on max, okay. Got my TC turned up kind of high to try and save some tyres, but to be honest, it's not the rear tyres that I'm having problems with. I don't know if you can read it on the stream, but the tyre wear you can see on the left hand or on the right hand side, right next to the wheel, it's in percentage. Oh, yeah, let's take it into iRacing. I still can't get on board with iRacing.
That's half fuel. You've used half
yeah,
your fuel.
I don't know. I mean, now that I've branched out to like LMU, BTCC's in R Factor. So like, this game looks really good. ACC looks really good. iRacing, I think they have an update, or there's an update coming up that's supposed to.
All right,
Oh no, I got a warning.
Just cut the track.
Bugger. That'll help, but it still looks old. I mean, it is old, right? It's been out for fucking ages. But yeah. Yeah, also the subscription model, like LMU's talking about doing subscription for some championships or something. I forget what it was. But like the subscription model plus the cost of cars and trucks and that sort of stuff in iRacing kind of puts me off a little bit. Like, I mean, I've got a fair bit of disposable income. I've got a decent job. I'm not married. Don't have any kids, so I don't have anyone, like, telling me not to spend my money. But at the same time, yeah, I'm not sure. But occasionally I'll see it, like the V8 Supercars mod that Luke was looking at. Looks pretty cool. But there is... Yeah, subs don't interest you. There is actually a... Oh, my God, I'm still using... Oh, I went the wrong way on my motor map. There is a V8 Supercar League in ASA
V6
with, what's it, AK Racing, I think, with Assetto Corsa. And that looks kind of cool. And it's, I mean, similar thing, right? So I don't know if it's just the broadcast. I'm sure that with Content Manager and Soul and that sort of stuff, you could probably make it look pretty good. Like Assetto Corsa is a good-looking game with mods. But that's another thing that would be cool. But yeah, again, it's like I don't have time to fucking do everything. It's like I think it's
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Sundays, every second Sunday or something like that. And this one's going to be on Fridays, every second Friday. So I don't know. Might have to I'll do a season of BTCC and then like a season of V8s or something and mix it up. Yeah, there's guys in ASA that do like not legacy, like classic Formula One and like open wheeler championships and that sort of stuff. And there's a bunch of different options for ACC. I don't know if they've ended up getting F1 off the ground, but they were talking about doing an F1 thing. There's WRC as well, which they're still kind of trying to figure out. There was a couple of things that were causing issues, so it's a little bit casual at the moment, just sending lap times for the stages to the admin, and then they'll figure it out. But yeah.
Gap 2, sector 3 is now clear. Okay, Brent, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. It looks like Frederick has gone off. That was 205.76.
Frederick, I wonder if that's P4. The automatic name guesser thingy of crew chief is usually pretty good, but occasionally it doesn't get names right. Like Connor Hind calls him Hand. Lift and coast.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I'll get him. Doesn't have to get out of the way.
Clear right.
It is appreciated.
Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
One hour left. Okay. So I want to make it 45 minutes. 50 actually, not 45.
Sector 3 is
I
now
don't
yellow.
know if I will.
Yellow flag. Looks like P4's gone off.
Was another position, okay. I mean, I'm very aware of doing that. I've done that many times. Been in P2, P3, and then just not even anyone around. Just fucking push too hard and crash. Had an incident at Bahrain in GT3, or GTE, sorry, when I was trying to save or bank my SR. So I was doing the old, oh god, too late, too deep, need to brake harder.
We think that Victory has binned it.
Oh, he's gone off too.
Green flag in sector
That wasn't
3.
for position. I don't think.
Okay, Brent, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
Oh, that
P5.
other guy wasn't for position, P5. Oh, there's a bot. I need to enable that remove bot thingy. Yeah, so yeah, I was trying to save SR, and I was like putting around at the back at Bahrain, and then me and P1, I was like P17 or something, were trading fastest laps, and I was like the fucking red mist descended or something. I was just like, yeah, pushing, and it's good fun, sort of hot lapping in a race, but yeah, I fucking came off and then ruined my safety rate. I still got positive, but yeah, it meant I didn't get as much safety rating as I could have. Little things like that can fuck you up. I'm almost up to I think after this race, as long as there's not too many incidents or anything like that, I should be up to silver 1. Wait, whatever the next, if it's silver 0 is the entry level, silver 1. I kind of want a little bit of a buffer just in case I have a bad race or two. Because yeah, if you drop back to bronze, then you can't do these races. These are silver 0. I mean, one day I'd like to get to gold. I found Like in ACC, it's obviously got safety rating. And 99 is the max. And even if I get it down doing 1 or 2 league races, just because, you know, your race kind of close and not too much contact, doesn't take too long to get it back up. And it's, oops, half did a lift and coast, half did a, yeah, anyway, he damaged. For position.
Awesome stuff, mate. Q, code P4.
It was for position P4.
Sector 3 is yellow.
I forget what I was saying.
We think
Distracted by that guy.
off. Green flag in Sector 3. Incident in Sector 1.
Oh yeah, safety rating, sorry, the driver rating goes up really slow.
We think that's
But I'm guessing, like, I assume it does in other games as well. Like, I don't really do LFM, I haven't really done iRacing, so like ELO and that sort of stuff I haven't really like ever dealt with, so I'm not sure
Green flag Sector 1.
what is normal and what's not. Okay, that was too late on the brakes, okay.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Season pass. Oh, okay, so that's the season pass you rent. Do you have the option to also
Track temperatures
just buy the car
decreasing.
outright, or do you
Sector 3
have
is
to
clear.
do a season pass for some series? Like, I'm not fully against subscriptions and that sort of stuff. Like, you know, iRacing's, I don't know, like 15 years old or older. Like, it's paying for the continued development. But sometimes it's like, I just want to be able to buy a game and then just drive it, whether I've got DLC or not. Like the races I've seen for LMU haven't utilised any of the paid DLC. I think there might have been some special events after Imola was released. Yeah, so that is a good point. Yeah, that subscription, like, yeah, if you could rent the car for, you know, a week or a month or whatever,
Sector 1, yellow flag.
and it's cheaper than paying like $100 or $50 or whatever it is to buy the car outright, then that's not bad. Yeah, like the continued development of the game and that sort of stuff. Definitely an advantage, but yeah, it's just.
Next lap. Acknowledged.
Ooh,
Pit
okay,
stop
fuel.
requested.
I did not make it. Oh, I'm going to just make it to 50 minutes. Cool.
In this lap. Box this lap.
Yeah, so the LMU driving, there's someone off. So I've pretty much only played ACC. Like, I mean, I've done, you know, Gran Turismo 7 and all that sort of stuff like back in the day, but you know, the last 12 months I've sort of really got into sim racing and done a lot of time in ACC, and the way they do force feedback is different.
Sector 1.
So with LMU, I think like it's probably closer to what you like feel in a real car, like through the steering wheel. But there's forces that you feel in a real car that you can't get through a simulator, like your G-forces, the feeling of brake pressure changes when you lock tires and things like that. So like ACC does a really good job of portraying that additional information, and LMU doesn't have that, but I don't think it's wrong. I just think it's a little bit different. It takes a little while to get used to coming from ACC. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like I find it difficult to tell when the tyres are going to lock.
All right, Brent. We expect there'll be no
I
traffic
find it
on
really
exit.
difficult to feel
We expect
understeer.
straight to the pits in position 7.
I mean, the same thing. So I've driven a fair bit of LMU the last, I don't know, 3-4 weeks.
We think
And I went back to
Oliver has gone
ACC, and then in ACC I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, so, yeah. Like I said, I don't think either approach is wrong. They're just different.
off. Sector 2 is now green.
Okay, sideways again. Let's see if this...
Go, go, go.
I don't know if that's a good stop. I don't know. Like, 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, I realized I didn't mute my mic. Getting a bit of a cold, bit of a cough. And turn that up. And that down. Keeps resetting. Okay. That'll be why it, does it change my traction control as well? No. Oh, back to P6. So that dude pitted.
Time 3:12.2.
And that's why I went up a position. That's all right. I thought he might have been pitting for damage, but he was just pitting a lap earlier. Blue flag.
Traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
Traffic. I don't know if you get penalties for crossing the white line, but it's... not for position. He's a lap down. Actually, one thing LMU does really good, I'll move the mic closer, one thing that LMU does really good, that I guess ACC doesn't, is the cold tyres. Like the cars feel like shit.
Yellow flag.
With cold tyres, like you got to brake early, you can't be as aggressive, and it really does take, like you can get the surface temp up in kind of a lap, but getting the core temperature up can take 3, 4, even 5 laps. So like, you know, doing a run and done like 1 lap quali doesn't necessarily get you the fastest time, which I kind of like. Like I can see like enduros, like we've done in ACC before, you know, where you come out of the pits, you do get a penalty for crossing the line. That's good to know. Thank you. Because you don't get a penalty for crossing the line in ACC. But yeah, like I'd like that. You have to be careful coming out of the pits.
We're halfway through. Keep digging.
You do in ACC a little bit, but not so much as here. Yeah, another thing that I haven't
Coming up on a slower class car.
experienced, but I did here,
Incident in sector
is
2.
that the
Sector
cars
2
aren't
is
ghosted
yellow.
in the pits, which is why you have to go in at an angle, which I also like. Same with the formation lap.
Sector 1 is sector 2 is green.
Yeah, ACC, they're ghosted. So you can drive through people and that sort of stuff. And I mean, it stops like crazy shit happening, but at the same time, like we're driving a simulator, right? Like, I wasn't sure if you might have been trying to dive or something by accident. Like, yeah, just the adding to the realism, that sort of thing. But being collected before the start-finish line and given a ton of damage is not ideal.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
There would be a fair amount of upsetness if that happened to me. Yeah, the tyre physics are good. I don't feel, and it might be the force feedback. ACC's got really good, like sidewall, like you can really feel the tyres under the car. I don't know if I can feel it as much here. I don't know if it's the force feedback or what it is, but yeah, I mean the cars are really fun to drive. And they're all different. Like, you know, a lot of games like that, the different makes and models. But like, you know, driving a GTE is different to a LMP2, is different to a hypercar. But then also like the, you know, I'm in the Ferrari at the moment. I drove the BMW at Fuji last week. I didn't like the BMW here, but I did like the BMW at Fuji. Like, no, he's a lap car. Like, yeah, that's always really good. And, you know, the cars aren't all the same. They've got strengths at different tracks and that sort of stuff. And they're working on BOP. I don't know. Like, I've heard the Toyota's pretty OP. But at the moment, I'm not worried about chasing BOP or anything. I'm just driving the cars that I like to drive. Like ones that I can safely get around track without crashing. Woo. Or going off too much. I did a 203 at one stage. 11.5 seconds. So I don't know if I'm catching this guy ahead. I don't think I am. It is a little bit, can be a little bit lonely. I mean, in all games can be like this. Like,
Green flag in sector
it's not
2.
often that you battle with someone for a whole 100 minutes. Wheelbase, so yeah, I've got Moser R16.
Fastest lap.
It's the V1, not the V2. And so I'm using the GS wheel. I think it's the GS, not the one with the screen, like the Formula wheel. I freaking love it. And I've got VRS pedals. I didn't go the Moser pedals. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a Fanatec shifter. So it's the H pattern and sequential shifter, like the combo that you can just flick a switch and it changes. I don't really do, actually, yeah, I haven't done a lot of like games with like shifters and that sort of thing, but British Touring Car, BTCC, I'm using the sequential shifter and it is good fun. Yeah, the KS wheel is a really good wheel as well. The KS wheel wasn't actually out when I bought this. I bought it like probably a month before it came out. I probably still would have gone with the GS, but just because I've had the budget and that sort of thing. But the KS is a really good wheel as well. I know a bunch of people who drive with it. Like Moser's, I talked about this in the last stream. Like Moser's ecosystem, it's really good. It's got like very good entry level. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'd go as far as buying an R3, but like, the R3, the R5, the R9 are all really good entry levels with, you get decent wheels and that sort of stuff out of the box. But then they've also got decent mid-level stuff. So your R16 and your R21 are also good, and they've got the GS wheel with the screen. I think it's the VGS, and then the Vision GS as well, which is the like new one with that round screen that has a gyro and stays straight, which looks kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about them is you have to use your own software for the. You have to use their software for the screens, and like they've got a lot of functionality and that sort of stuff apparently. But I use SimHub for like other stuff, so it's kind of like. It'd be nice to be able to load up like a lovely dash, or someone's recreated all the dashes off the cars in LMU.
Green flag, sector 3.
Being able to run that as a dash on your steering wheel would be kind of cool, but yeah. Yeah, Fernando, I think you're right. Yeah, that's exactly it. It probably feels right, like real world correct. Like through the steering, because I mean they definitely feel like cars. Like you can feel bumps and all that sort of stuff. It's just the information that you get through driving a real car is not translated into the wheels. So when I think pedal haptics and that sort of stuff, the Sim Magic have some. They released new ones that are like $30 or something. Like that could be a potential option for figuring out if you're locking your brakes and that sort of thing. And I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear that in the update that's coming Tuesday, as part of the free content that they're doing, I think they're making some changes to some of the force feedback as well. Because yeah, I've played with my settings a bunch. It feels really good. Like at the moment, doing like over 200. The force feedback's nice and strong, but at slow speed, it just feels like the cars have like crazy power steering and they're just like super light. And yeah, like, I don't know if it's different with other wheels, like if you've got a Sim Magic or a Simacube or a Fanatec or something like that, if it's just a Moser thing, but I've tried all sorts of settings and I haven't been able to quite get it right, but it still feels very good.
Your lap time was sector 2, yellow flag.
Checks that.
It looks
is
like
it fun to
Ramsey
drive?
has stacked it.
Checks that box.
Sector 2 is green.
And I might need to save. Actually, I think I might be okay. I might just save a little bit. Just make sure I can just do the... There's still 1 hour to go. Have I... No, wait, it's been an hour. 20 minutes to go. Oh, it's 40 minutes to go. My God. 100 minutes is not an hour 20, it's an hour 40.
Ramsey is pitting from P6. You should come out a little way behind you. Yellow flag, incident in Sector 3. Sector 3
Engine
is
must have
yellow.
crashed.
Sector
Yeah, I
2
mean,
is now
I don't know,
green.
the weekly
Sector 3
races
is
don't
clear,
seem
green
quite as
flag.
full, so the
Slower car
special
ahead.
event race we had
Stay
last
clear.
week, it's like 40 cars on the grid or something like that at Fuji. So like, I mean, the cars got spread out, but it was a, you know, a little bit more, I guess, exciting.
Clear to the left.
I wasn't really battling people. My pace was a bit off, but yeah.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, I need to cough.
That lap was a 205.41.
A little bit loose there. Ooh. Actually,
The stewards have warned us.
I mostly YouTube. Got someone on Twitch, so I have done one Twitch stream, like, I don't know, months and months and months ago. This is, yeah, my first time. I'm trying multicasting again. So, yeah. I don't know, like, I watch a little bit of Twitch, but the whole, like, raids and all that sort of crap, I don't understand. Ooh, it's giving me space, thank you.
On your
I
left.
probably shouldn't have dived in, but whatever.
Still there. Clear left side.
I'll flash my life to say thank you. One thing that's missing, and I guess probably the prototypes and hypercars probably don't have indicators, but oh god, and I've gone off. Oh, and I hit the wall, damn it.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
What the frick was that? How much damage do I have?
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to
A
come
lot.
and get it fixed. Green flag, Sector 2.
I don't even... Was it grass on the tyres? Was I not paying enough attention? Oh, that's
Slow
going to
car
give me
ahead.
2 pit
This is the
stops.
leader for their class. Okay, pit stop requested. Okay, Brent, you've got half your fuel left.
My god. Oh, that's so disappointing. Just a lapse in concentration.
On exit, we should be in position 5.
Like, didn't brake enough or something. The damage isn't... Actually, the damage isn't too bad. Ah,
Right side. Right side's clear.
okay, I'm gonna do another lap and see how bad it is. Whoops, not windscreen wipers.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Alright.
20.33.
If I can make it to the pit stop, then yeah, that'll be okay. I don't... My calculation off 100 minutes. I wanted to do 25 minutes.
You're coming up on a slower car.
I definitely don't have as much grip.
Green flag in Sector 3.
Is this the guy I crashed in front of before?
Right. Clear right.
Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Oh, no, I don't.
Yellow
Fuck,
flag,
I've crashed
Sector
in the
2.
same spot. I thought it might have been, I don't know. I really have no idea. Like, why is the rear end just suddenly
Green flag, sector 2.
turning around on me? Like, I haven't changed my brake balance, my brake bias. Now I have to pit.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Like, I didn't have any damage. My hybrid is fine. Like, I'm not running 100% hybrid. Ugh.
Okay, Brent, you should have plenty of space on the exit.
That's,
When we exit,
yeah.
the pits will be in P5.
Very strange. I don't know what that is.
The pit crew's ready.
Like, I had that last week where... It's not my tyre wear. Oh, God. Like, I turned off my motor map and that. So it wasn't doing regen, so all the brake pressure was going to the rear end instead of the front.
Leader.
And I kept spinning, but... Oh, man. Okay, and I can go straight in because there's no other cars. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to try and figure it out because it's not ideal.
We're done. Go, go.
Whew. What's that? 118 seconds. 2 minutes. Bugger. It probably cost me at least one position. And I don't think I'll be able to make it to the end. Like, what is it? An hour 7. I've still got 30-something minutes. Oh, I probably should have gone. I don't think I can. Hards and then just do lots of saving. He was doing the damage repair. I don't know if it does the tyres at the start. It probably does the tyres at the start. So I'm probably going on to the fucking mediums. And then, okay, 200. Yeah, I think the tyres have already been changed. That's a bummer. Better switch to hards. And see if I can lift and coast and get 10 minutes worth of fuel. Maybe I'll do that anyway. Right, 18 seconds.
Lap 4, 38.30.
I believe I'm on mediums.
Your pit exit looks clear.
I can check. Yeah, mediums. Bugger. Ah, man. Like, the tyres weren't worn heaps or, like, did I not brake hard enough or something? I really don't know. Now I'm fucking scared of Kuon.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right. Clear to the right.
It looks like Frederick has gone off. Slower class car ahead. Green flag sector 1.
I didn't really want to lift and coast there just because I'd only just got past that guy. That's one of the things you don't really want to do is to like overtake a
Okay, Brent. There'll be chances
low
here.
class
Let's make
car
sure
who
we can take 'em.
probably can't
E7.
brake as well as you can and then slam on the anchors, have them run up your ass.
On the right. Right side's clear.
Green flag sector 3. Yellow flag sector 1. Sector 1 is now green. We think
See if I
Oliver
can make
has
the
spun
mediums
off.
last till the end. May not be good for me, but I'll see. Gotta keep an eye on the... Watch the replay, maybe it did get to 100%. The hybrid. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh, 8 viewers on YouTube. Welcome everybody. Welcome to, well, it's not a shit show, but I've crashed 2 laps in a row into Puon. I mean, the second time was definitely because of damage. The first time, I'm not sure. I think P7 is probably where I'll end up. I'm going to try and lift and coast a little bit,
That lap time
so if I
was
can't
2:04.48.
last to the end. This is LMU weekly event, and they've got the fuel usage and tyre wear turned up 2 times. So we've done 3 stops, but 1 was for damage, and it was earlier than I had planned by about 10 minutes. Try not to get too slidey on the tyres either. Yes. I think I need to save 4 laps, and that's I don't think that's doable. Also means I'm not going to have the pace to catch P6 either. They'll be able to pretty much drive normally. I'm not saving a pit stop over everyone else. I'm saving a pit stop that I got because I crashed for damage. Oh well. I may do this race again tomorrow night. So it'll be good practice if I do.
You've just done a 2:05.16.
Oh, I wonder if I could have gone more fuel ratio and turned the motor down so it was not really using any battery. Because I've only got 9 laps. And that's 20 minutes. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to say, all right, I can't save 10 minutes. Ooh. I'm going to have to pit again. Okay. Drive normally. Pit again. I'll go into softs at the end. Why not?
The gap to P3 behind is now 2.3 seconds. 1 lap ahead.
Oops.
Yellow flag. We think Frederick has binned it. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
206.44.
I think I can probably get away with 5 laps of fuel when I come into pit, I think. I could technically save 12 seconds by... Nah, it's too late. I think it's 12 seconds to change tyres.
Sector 3 is clear. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. It looks like Yannick has stacked it.
I reckon if I had gone full fuel and then stopped using battery, I probably could have made it. But hindsight's 2020. I would have also had to have been. I mean, I would have nice to have been on hards. I think this guy's a lap behind.
All right, Brent.
he's
There's a
P8.
car exit in the pits. Heads up.
The P6 is 4 seconds ahead.
5.92.
Oh, but he's probably doing his...
Sector 2
He might
is
be
now
doing his
yellow.
final pit stop.
We think Oliver has crashed.
And I still need to pit again, so yeah.
Green flag in Sector 2. P7.
Locked up. I don't know why I can't get... Look, I'm right. Look, I'm braking earlier than I have... Oh, maybe it's because I'm on mediums, not softs. Everywhere else, the braking spots are like the same. So as I run wide through no name.
Flag Sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear. We think that Ramsey has binned it.
Ooh, blue flag. Okay. Must be 3. but it's got to be, and he's not super close. Yep. I think blue flag is same as us, like 1 second.
1.6, 1 lap in front.
That P8's getting blue flagged from P6.
Right side. Clear right. On your left.
Would have been for position.
Still
Like this guy
clear
ahead.
left.
But I still need to pit again.
Time 2-0.
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up. 6th place. Blue flag.
Okay, thank you.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Was that wasn't P1 or P3, was it?
It looks like Frederick has gone off.
Ooh, pay attention.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Okay, P3 still behind. Things are freaking kicking off.
Blue flag.
So he's not heaps close. Like he's not constantly 1 second behind, and it's not like a GTE rules.
Okay, Brent.
So
don't think about the lap
he
times.
has to kind of
Just
make the
hit each and
pass.
every apex. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Like I can't defend, and I have to drive somewhat sensibly. But when he gets closer, I'll probably just sort of let him go. But like he hasn't been able to catch me that much. Maybe he'll get me coming into the braking zone here. Oh, yeah, I broke. He didn't brake very well either. Take it, dude. Oh,
We estimate 4 laps through
Okay.
190.
dive me. Go.
Car on the right. Clear right.
I think that P5 dude's a bit quicker than I am. He must have had damage as well because his pit stop was longer. Oh, we've got 4 laps, 8 minutes. We've still got 20 minutes left, or 17 minutes. Yeah, he brakes really early. And he's P3, so
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to get a spot off this dude
Incident sector
because
3,
he's
yellow
P3.
flag.
The guy ahead potentially, but I've got to pit again,
Frederick has
and he
gone off.
doesn't.
Green flag, sector 3.
At least he shouldn't have to pit again. But you never know, could write the car off. So actually one of the good things that I like about LMU, and I assume it's an RF2 thing, is that if you return to garage in the race, you retire the car. So you've got to get the car back to the pits, and it can be difficult. Like if you've lost a tyre, lost a wheel or something, the car still drives. You got to drive really slow because it's sketchy as all hell. But yeah, I like that, and like bits of the car can fall off and that sort of thing, which I know happens in other racing games, but ACC doesn't have that sort of damage. I'd say this dude's probably coasting, to be honest. How far back? P7 is 16 seconds, so I'll lose.
Sector 2, yellow flag.
I'll lose P7.
Sector 2
I'll go
is
down to
clear.
P7.
We can see Oliver
Yeah,
has spun off.
when I pit. You tapped the ball and made the Macca handle better. Yeah, not surprising. I don't like the Macca. I think it's because it highlights one of my like weaknesses, which is mid corner speed.
Just hit each and every apex.
Like that's where its advantages are, being able to carry speeds through a corner, and that's just something I've never really been good at. I over slow too much.
P6.
I might. Just make it 6 laps, just in case we have the extra lap for the fuel on the pit stop. So I think one of the things it does, and I noticed it, but I haven't actually confirmed. So you can see the pit menu in my MFD there on the bottom left. I'm adding 56%, 56% fuel, which is in compared to the NRG system, which is 49.8 litres. But I have a feeling that that's, like, it's not added on top of what you've got. Because I was in a practice race seeing how the pit stops worked, and I put it down to like 1 lap, because I was like, I had plenty of fuel, I don't need much more. And I got a message saying that fuel can't be removed in the GTEs or whatever car I was in, or in the whatever session I was in. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So I wonder if that's how much fuel you'll leave the pits with, which is not a bad thing. Just so yeah, different kind of calculation.
Acknowledged. Pit stop
Right,
requested.
so pit stop at the end of this lap, and we got
Box this
10
lap.
minutes. So
Yellow flag,
yeah,
sector
5
2.
laps plus the extra lap is 6.
We
Should have
think
enough fuel.
Frederick has binned it. Green flag
Although
in
I'll be
sector
pushing a
2.
little bit harder. What's my 9.8? What's my ratio? What the fuck is it?
Cruise
Ratio
ready.
0.89. Yeah. So I don't want to run out of fuel. I probably don't. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I missed that other message. So you went the Mustang for this season or next season? I mean, as you probably know, I'm a bit of a Mustang fanboy. I do like it in ACC. It seems to agree with my driving style.
On the right. Clear right.
Now it is a little bit of a divisive car, though. Like, people either love it or hate it.
We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P7, a few seconds in front of P2.
Yeah. Change next season to the... Yeah, it's a good car. Like, people say that it uses the tyres and a lot of things, but I don't know if it's the way I drive, but I don't seem to think it's that bad. Like, doing an hour, no problem. Still got tons of grip, so... I've been thinking about maybe changing to the Aston.
Go.
Next, I'm going to get moved. The next sprint season, if I do it. 36 seconds. Soft tires. Oh yeah, the Bentley. Yeah, see, the Bentley's not bad. It is a little weird because it's left-hand drive. Oops. Sorry, because it's right-hand drive. But I think you'll get used to it.
Okay, Brent, relax, focus, keep it smooth. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
1.12.
No. I think I've got enough fuel.
Exit's clear. Push.
Burn. Don't hit the wall. Let's go. P7. P6, 40 seconds. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching 40 seconds in 5 laps. I mean, if he crashes, yeah, but... Yeah, the Bentley's good. Like, it's a very good all-rounder. Like, it's always been a really good car for learning, like, and rookies. Because it's not like, you know, it's not unpredictable. It's not crazy dangerous. It's pretty decent in the wet. Like, it's just a pretty all-rounded good car. And the left-hand, the right-hand drive, like I said, you'll get used to it. And it's just occasionally, like, if you've been driving other left-hand drive cars, you kind of forget you might dip a tire into the sand. And I guess where it's most dangerous is Bathurst, because there's like fucking no runoff across the top of the mountain. So if you dip a tire into the sand, is actually dip a tire into the wall. Yeah, you probably enjoy the Bentley, and they've got LFM bot and that sort of stuff. So it's not like it used to be where it was just way too slow everywhere. It's actually a little bit more competitive now. So.
Stay calm, keep it smooth. P7.
Just coughing up a lung here. And that's gone off. Might not have gone off, they might have just touched the grass. Or the sand, I mean. It's P9, so not fighting for position. Oh, look at that. Just realised those 2 crashes because I bumped the wall are going to affect my safety rating. If you're going to crash, at least if you don't hit, I mean, even the fucking styrofoam boards and the bollards will take down safety rating, but if you can spin or whatever and not hit anything, you're all good.
That time was a 2:02.50.
Oh, I got fastest lap.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We think Ramsey has crashed.
I don't know if that counts towards driver rating, but that's pretty cool. If I... No, too deep. Brake too late. If I can keep the fastest
Okay,
lap.
Brent, we just cut the track. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced.
Yeah, I've got plenty of fuel. Ooh, and just... I need to... Just realised my hybrid's very high, which is why I would have braked and gone deep back there. Man, it's something I really need to keep an eye on. It's the hybrid usage. Thanks, Marshy. Was a pretty nice lap. I think that's probably my PB here, to be honest. 202. That, I mean, I assume the tracks rub it in. Like wasn't even pushing or like trying for a fastest lap. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? What are you doing?
Clear on your left.
For fuck's sake.
Car on the left. Clear to the left.
I think we made yeah, we did. Safety rating. Urgh.
Lap 2:06.49.
A touch deep. Tyres have gone past their prime, down to 86%, so below 90 they kind of lose their quali pace. Yeah, the 2 times tyre wear definitely happened quickly.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So yeah, 100 minutes here without the 2 times. That's, I think, would be borderline 2-3 stop. You could do a little bit of fuel saving and do a 2 stop. No, sorry, 1 or 2 stop. Save a little bit of fuel and do a 1 stop.
Lap 2:03.87.
No. No. Damn it. Oh my God. Where are you going? Don't crash into me. Oh my goodness.
Green flag, sector 1.
I'm having a shocker. Oh, there's P1 there. All right, 2 laps to go. I accidentally left my fucking heater on and I'm very, very, very sweaty. I'm not going to use it as an excuse, but maybe it's affecting my concentration. I don't know. Right, leaders on their final lap. They are down into the Camel Straight into Lacombe. I will have this lap and one more.
Green flag, sector 2. Last lap.
20.60.
1.4 laps. I had almost a perfect amount of fuel. I'm glad I put a couple of clicks into it.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
Ooh, hello. He's 9, yeah, okay.
I think Oliver has
Let's
gone
say,
off.
is that for position?
Green flag, sector 2.
That was not, but that's okay. P6 is 27 seconds ahead, so I mean, if he bins it, which I mean, I don't think he will, but I'm kind of just in range if he bins it really badly and has to limp back to pits. No, he's just going up to Blanchimont now.
E7. Okay, pit stop requested.
Whew. Right. Hey, I got the fastest lap. Hey. So yeah, that's the end of that. 100 minutes at Spa. I'm very sweaty. Didn't really go to plan. I was not organised. I misread the time that the session started. I thought it was 8 p.m. It was 7 p.m. You know, got there at the end of quality. The stream wasn't starting, and blah. Run a bunch of times, and yeah, anyway, had a good time. Good fun. I'm really enjoying this game. So, I may stream tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. I'll probably be on half an hour before, so 6:30. Do a second run at the race and see if I can't do a little bit better than I did. But yeah, I don't know what that logo is, but yeah, thank you very much for keeping me company. And hopefully I'll see you next time.